Liberia secures Category A membership at International Maritime Organization Council. Unknown gunmen allegedly attack some Chinese nationals in Grand Crew County. 50 Liberian women to benefit from free fistula surgeries in Monrovia soon. And away from home, African countries defend large delegations at COP28 despite worsening economic conditions on the continent. These and many more stories, including sports, the weather reports, the news in French, are coming up. First, Emmanuel Colley and the latest from the newsroom.
Liberia has been elected to Category A of the Council of International Maritime Organization, the IMO. The election was held at the 33rd Assembly section of the organization in London, UK, following a highly contested election. It says the Assembly is the highest decision-making body of the IMO and meets annually to approve decisions of the organization. All elected members of the council are China, Greece, Italy, Japan, Norway, Panama, South Korea, the United Kingdom, and the United States, and shall serve from 2024 to 2025 of the 40-member council. Liberia, with 16%, that's 14% of the world's ocean-going fleet, face nearly in Category A, comprising countries with the largest interest in providing international shipping services. Groups of Chinese nationals have been allegedly attacked by gunmen in Grand Crew County. According to our correspondent, the incident happened Thursday while the Chinese were on their way to Duakem Gomani camp in Fokpo district. The Liberia National Police Detachment in the county has since launched a search for the unknown gunmen. Our correspondent said one of the Chinese nationals was badly injured during the attack and is currently receiving treatment at the J.J. Dawson Hospital in Harper, Maryland County. At least three professional fistula surgeons from France are expected in Liberia to conduct a week-long free fistula surgery at the St. Joseph Catholic Hospital in Monrovia. Fistula is an abnormal connection between two body parts such as organ and body vessel, among others. Speaking on Elbc Super Morning Show Monday, the hospital's public relations officer, Gifty Gray, said the initiative would target 50 persons.
They are expected to be here from the 11th of this month to the 17th to carry out some free surgeries for people suffering. We encourage the public to share on our hospital's Facebook page and share the flyer so many people can see it.
Madam Gray is at the same time urging Liberians who are battling fistula disease to take advantage of the opportunity to save their lives. Meanwhile, a professional medical doctor from the St. Joseph Catholic Hospital, Best Daba, is calling on the Liberian government to prioritize the training of more fistula surgeons. The governments of Liberia and Morocco, through the National Fisheries and Aquaculture Authority (NAFA), have begun preparations ahead of the conduct of the second fisheries stock assessment on Liberian waters. The preparatory work started over the weekend following the arrival of a high-powered technical fisheries delegation from Morocco. A NAFA release said the second independent stock assessment will take place in January next year with technical assistance from the Moroccan government. The release added that the visit of the Moroccan technical delegation to Liberia is predicated upon the need to implement the MOU signed recently between the government of Liberia and the Moroccan government for the conduct of a fish stock assessment in the exclusive zone of Liberia. The government of Morocco, through its Ministry of Agriculture, Maritime and Fisheries, agreed to provide its research vessel to conduct an independent stock assessment on Liberian territorial waters. National Commission on Disabilities, local and international organizations are commemorating this year's International Day of Persons with Disabilities. It followed a proclamation by President George Weah in consonance with the United Nations General Assembly 1992 resolution 47.3, declaring the annual observance of the International Day of Persons with Disabilities to promote their rights and well-being. According to a Foreign Ministry release, this year's International Day of Persons with Disabilities is being celebrated under global theme, United in Action to Rescue and Achieve the SDGs with and by persons with disabilities. The national theme is ensuring adequate standards of living and the protection of persons with disabilities in Liberia. And a man identified as Jennington Sai is facing police investigation for reportedly duping the businesswoman in Kakata, Magibi County. Suspect Sai took $300 from the victim Yaman Johnson under the pretext of receiving a barrel from the US to turn it over to her. A correspondent said the suspect later told the victim to give him $1,800 to make her rich. The police, upon receiving a takeoff from the victim, arrested the suspect, Jennington Sa, before confession to the commission of the crime. Meanwhile, suspect Sa is currently in jail, awaiting court trial.
Emmanuel Colley with the news bulletin. You're listening to Newsline on ELBC Radio. One of the big stories we're following this afternoon: unknown gunmen allegedly attack some Chinese nationals in Grand Creek County. Well, as you are aware, Liberia is a Category A member of the Council of the International Maritime Organization, the IMO. It followed the country's election at the 33rd IMO Assembly in London over the weekend. Zokwe Beslokone has more on a dispatch from the Liberia Maritime Authority.
Liberia, along with 9 other member states, including China and Greece,